Alright folks, coming back at you for Ozark Mountain Outdoor Adventures. Coming at you today, I'm really trying to get into the swim bait game, and I've been doing some research here and I've been learning some new things, so I figured I'd go ahead and share some these how-tos, just because maybe it'll help you out as well. Maybe you already know this information. Maybe I'll show you something that you hadn't thought about, and you can relate to your own way that you fish. But anyway, again, if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button to the YouTube channel. We definitely appreciate your support. And like I said, we're going to be going hard at them here this summer. So anyway, stay tuned with us. Alright folks, Alan Rubel coming back at you here. Coming at you with a quick how-to video. Sorry about the aquarium, I know it's kind of loud. I'm in the process of swapping over different species, so it's a little bit neglected as well, but we'll make this quick, so we'll just try and move past it. If you've been staying tuned, you've seen that I've been trying to get into the swim bait game and doing a little bit of experimenting and doing some fishing. So in the course of my research, I've just found a few little tips and tricks here that I thought maybe if you're trying to get into the swim game yourself, it might be relevant to you. So go ahead and get into it. Really just trying to figure out what type of swim baits that's going to fit my needs. And I think the way that I fish the most is probably weedless. So a lot of these swim baits, they're going to come with these jig heads already installed with them, and it's great. I think you can just throw it out and just a constant reel back in, and it does work, and you get bites. But I'm going to be tossing in and around cover. So the way that I fish, I think that I'm going to be going a little bit more weedless style. So it took me a little bit to actually find some of these hooks set up here locally. I was able to, and then just being able to get them to easily go on and basically look natural. So anyway, what I have here and going to be showing you is the Rage Swimmers. That's what I have from Walmart. I got two different sizes here. I got this is the 3.5 and the 4 3/4 size frame. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to work on the 4 3/4 here. Just open these up real quick. So they're a pretty good little swim bait. I think I paid $5 for the package of 6, so that's not too bad here. But the sinkers themselves, I only got like 4 sinkers for $6. So sometimes these packages that come pre-rigged with something like this, it might be worth going that route, just because it does come rigged, set, centered, ready to go with the weight inside and a decent hook. So you can't always get one pre-rigged and ready to go. Like I said, I think the majority of my instances I'll be going weedless, tossing up into cover, and then of course you can do the ones with the head and just do the steady retrieve. So anyway, going to get in here real quick. So you can always use your worm style of hooks, and I got a package of these as well because it's just a lot cheaper. And this is a 3 sinker on there on a 3/0 hook, so it's still going to go rather deep, and I like to just let it naturally float down. So you can use these worm style of hooks as well. So but anyway, basically you find your seam just the same way as you would with the worm. These come real nice with a groove in them to help you keep centered where you're going to set in on your hook. Just basically screw that right into the head of the bait and do your best to get it centered, and it should just screw right into place. Hope you can see that. Kind of leave a little bit on the end, not screw it all the way. Then it's just a matter of lining up your bait. Take that hook and see where it's going to lay flat on the edge of the bait, just like so. Just like you would hooking a worm. That's basically how she rides, just like that. You work it a little bit, or you can cut yourself a slit there, but that's how that bait sits, weedless, ready to toss. Or you can run it, Texas rig or Carolina rig. I ran this swim bait here last week, and I had a Texas rig on it. Went ahead and put the sinker on there. It looks like I probably could have used a 4/0 instead of a 3/0 hook, just a little bit bigger, chunkier swim bait. So, but anyway, you can rig that up with with worm the same way. You know, just make sure that that hook sets right across that back to make that weedless for you. Perfect setup. I'm looking forward to a break in the weather to be able to toss these out. And, you know, we're going into the pre-spawn time frame, approaching March here. So anyway, we're going to be going hard at them. I know this was a real quick and basically a simple video, but again, just more doing research on the type of swim baits available than actually rigging the hooks. But it's just like doing your worms. If you're into plastics, I love throwing plastics out there. So anyway, thanks again so much for tuning in with us, and we'll see you next time.